Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I filmed this very springy green look for you guys. I also paired it with a light pink glossy lip. I wanted this look to be very dewy, super natural. I think this look is perfect for spring and I really liked how it turned out. If you want to see how I get this look, please keep watching. Okay, so as you can see, my brows are already done, and I'm going to start with some primer. I'm going to be using my favorite smoothing primer, and it's the Maybelline Baby Skin. I'm going to be putting it all over my cheeks, right under my eyes, my nose, my chin, and also my forehead. Because this is a spring look, I want to look super dewy. I'm going to use another primer, and right here I'm using the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. And for this primer, I'm just going to put it all over my face to get a glowy look all over. For foundation, today I'm going to be using the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Cushion. And for those of you who are curious, I am in N3.5. I love this foundation because for me, it gives me a full coverage, but at the same time, it's super light. The coverage is also buildable, and instead of a matte finish like the Infallible is, it gives me a dewy finish. I don't know why, but lately I have not been able to sleep at all, so my under eyes are super dark. So to cover up my under eye circles, I'm using the NYX Dark Circle Concealer Corrector, and I'm in the shade Medium, which is 03. For those of you who are lucky and don't have any under eye circles, you can go ahead and skip this part. Here you can see a huge difference under my eye after I use the color corrector. You basically can't even see my under eye circles anymore. I'm going to use my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind to conceal under my eyes and then also highlight the rest of my face. So again, that's going to be under my eye, my forehead, the bridge of my nose, and also my chin. My nose has been a little red lately, so I'm going to conceal under there as well. I'm going to take my beauty blender and just start blending everything out. Now I'm just taking my L'Oreal Lumi Cushion to further blend out my concealer. I actually do this a lot when I use too much concealer and I want to take some of the product away. Before I set my face with powder, I'm going to use my beauty blender to blend out underneath my eye once again. That way it prevents me from setting the wrinkles underneath my eye. Once I finish doing that, I'm going to take my Laura Mercier translucent powder and set underneath my eyes, on my forehead, the bridge of my nose, and my chin. Instead of immediately taking all of it off, I'm going to go ahead and leave it there to bake. For the rest of my face, I'm going to set it with my Rimmel Stay Matte powder in the color Translucent. I'm just going to lightly dust that all over the areas where I didn't use my Laura Mercier powder. Dusting some powder over my eyelids as well to use it as a primer for my eyeshadow that I'm going to be using. For my transition shade, I'm going to use the second color in the first row. I'm just going to be dusting it right into my crease. These are hooded, so I am going above my crease line. If I don't, the color won't actually show up when my eyes are open. From the Anastasia Self-Made palette, I'm going to go in with Isla. I'm going to be putting it all over my crease and then my lid as well. I'm only taking a little bit of eyeshadow at a time. I'm blending it all out before I go back into the palette and take some more. It's easier to work with little amounts of eyeshadow at a time, that way I can go back and add more if I need to, but if I add too much all at once, I won't be able to take it off. I'm also going to wing out my eyeshadow as if I were doing a wing liner. I'm going to go back in with my Lorac Nude Necessities palette and take that bottom white color, and I'm going to pack it all over my lid. I'm spraying some setting spray onto my brush. I want the color to show up more. I'm just going to take a clean brush and blend out the green and the white. That way the white shadow fades nicely into the green shadow instead of there being a harsh line. Again, from the Lorac palette, I'm going to take that pretty peach champagne-y color on the top corner and put that in my inner corner. I forgot to do it here, but I'm also going to put it in my brow bone. Finally, I'm going to dust all the excess baking powder off my face with a big fluffy brush from Morphe. For liner, I'm going to use the Tarte Tareist Clay Paint Liner, and I'm also going to use the brush that comes with it. This was my first time using this liner, but I really liked it. The brush made it really easy to get a sharp wing liner. For lashes today, I'm going to use my Salon Perfectly Glamorous Lashes in 614. After that, we're done with the eyes. I didn't do anything to the bottom half of my eyes because I want to keep this look youthful and natural. Again, because I wanted this look to be natural, I kept the bronzer at a minimal and I didn't even contour. But for bronzer, I did use the Tarte Amazonian Clay Bronzer in Park Avenue Princess. I absolutely love this bronzer. It's very light. It gives my face a super natural glow. It has a little shimmer to it, so it's perfect for the dewy look that I'm going for. Since this is a spring look, I wanted to go for a peachier blush. I'm using a Milani Baked Blush in the color Luminoso. And then I'm also going to put a little bit on my nose. Going back to my Tarte bronzer, I am going to use it to contour my nose just a little bit. For highlighter, I'm going to use Jaclyn Hill's Champagne Pop by Becca. I love this highlighter. It's one of my favorites. It's a super champagne-y peach color, and I just think it's perfect for spring, perfect for this look. Since I want this look to be super dewy and super glowy, not only am I going to put it on my cheekbones, but I'm going to put it on my forehead as well, along with the tip of my nose and my upper lip. For my lips today, I'm going to be using Soar lip liner by MAC. I'm going to align my entire lip and then also overdraw it just a little bit. All over my lips, I'm going to be using the Dose of Color Liquid Matte Lipstick in the color Truffle. For a gloss, I decided to use the Lorac Alter Ego Lip Gloss in the color Socialite. For the final touch, I'm just using my Mario Badescu facial spray and spraying it all over my face. Okay, so that is it for the look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you aren't subscribed to me already, please subscribe. And if you liked this video, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. And I'll see you guys next time.